Dave Stewart, Dave Stewart readers, how the heck are you? If you're anything like me, I echo a lot of what Dave said. It's hard to know if we're doing the right thing. I'm Joe Ferraro. I'm a Valhalla high school teacher in Westchester County, New York. And I run a podcast called 1% Better that's focused on growth and learning. I think this falls into that category. When Dave said encouraging messages, I knew I wanted to jump in and say two things. Number one, a mindset. I don't know if we all realize that you guys are phenomenal teachers. My wife likes to say there's no helicopter coming in to take us away. There's no group of teachers that's coming in to teach our students better than we can. We're doing the best we can, and you are doing an amazing job. I know that because you're watching a video from Dave Stewart about how we can all help our students flourish. So right then and there, if you're doing those kind of things, there's an amazing amount of things that you're doing from a professional development standpoint. And I just want to encourage you to have confidence and conviction and courage in what you're doing. I'm really, really impressed with what I'm seeing from my colleagues, and I'm sure it's the same. The second tip is more tangible and tactical. It's specifically for people who are in a hybrid model or might be someday, for people that have remote learners and in-person learners. For me, here's the mind shift that I made. It's a simple but effective shift where, because there's kids on screen and there's kids here, when I get myself a swivel chair, and yes, we're blessed with some great technology. When I get those two things, my concentration is on the screen. So if you were to ask any teacher in the hybrid model, 9 out of 10 or more would say, you need to focus on the kids in front of you. They're in the room, and then there's a video camera here. I actually flip that and I invert it. And I think that I like to think about things counterintuitively when a complicated problem comes up. By focusing my effort and attention on the screen, I get to reach my most vulnerable learners, the ones who can tune out the easiest, the ones who can click off the screen. I engage them in the chat, and I run everything from the computer screen. It sounds crazy, but then what I can do is turn and engage my students here in a live studio audience feel. It is part show because we're trying to engage them. And if you think about a talk show on TV, in one way that audience is there, but the main audience is home on HBO or NBC or CBS. So they're getting the 3D experience here, and I can engage them and mute people on the computer and vice versa. But I really, really feel that that shift has made an enormous difference in the lives of my students, because they're home for whatever set of circumstances that they have, maybe by choice, maybe not. And by me devoting my time and attention there, maybe at a 70-30 clip or 60-40 versus the in-class students, it's made a world of difference. I think it will make a difference for you. I know not everyone's in hybrid, but that mindset, that shift has made a large difference. I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. The students need you. Dave, you're doing a great thing here, as you know. Hang in there, everybody. We're doing the very best that we can, and the students are noticing. The students have been kind. Students have been patient and graceful, and I think we could do the same for them. Be well, everybody.